Hello everyone, welcome to my happy place. I hope it becomes yours as well. Today we're going to work on this lace card here. This was submitted by Rhonda Wade and looks like it was done by Shannon West. I saw it on Facebook. I thought, I think we might be able to recreate that. And so we're going to try, and I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you might be able to achieve this. So let's get started. Of course, it's not going to be an exact replica, right? We're not going to use the exact hearts. We're not going to use the exact sentiments. I do have these digital hearts here. And so I think we're going to use those. And I think the nice thing about digitals is that you can make them any size you want. I think these are going to be too big because we're not doing a huge card. And so I think we're going to use these two. So let's figure out which ones we want to use. I think we will use this buffalo plaid one here. And I think we will use this sweater one because those kind of go together. And it's that kind of day. It is freezing out. It is so cold. And you know, I think we might use the same ones but smaller here. And because I think we always need odd numbers, don't ask me why, I just always feel like we do, I'm going to include this little gingham one here. All right, so we're going to use these. These are going to be our hearts. So we're going to need to color them. Now, our lace. Number one, I picked this for the color of the card. I really like this color. I think it's a good color. So we are going to use this color. And I think we're going to use a dark blue to frame it in. So as you saw in this picture, the lace they did, the lace was actually the same color as the card base. So we're going to replicate that part. I do want to talk to you about the lace real quick. I have a lot of these border lace things. I picked this one. It has hearts. It's similar to the one that they use, but not totally the same. I love these. I use them a lot. That's why they're kind of here handy. However, if you don't have one of these, you happen to have a Cricut machine. I went on Cricut today to see if we could kind of replicate the lace. I downloaded a few different images. Some of them turned out better than others. This one, not so great. This one turned out good, but I'm not crazy about it. This one, not so great either. This one turned out really good. I really think you could use this. You could even maybe add some hearts in here if you wanted to. So I would definitely think this, the more basic probably with the Cricut, the better. Unless you want to make them bigger, then I think it would be a little bit easier. It's just hard when it gets to those, you know, tiny little intricate cuts. You would definitely have to have a brand new blade and probably a brand new mat, which I didn't have either of those in when I cut these. And this one actually cut well, which you could make this a little bit wider and put some heart details here too. These three I had to slice because of the way they were designed in Design Space. They were too many layers. So, and I wanted them to be simpler. So I did slice them No, not this one, I don't think, but these two definitely. And I know I actually did slice this one as well. It was pink and had darker pink in the holes there. But when I sliced it to make it, you know, more simple, so we could work with it easier. But anyways, I just wanted to give you another option if you didn't have these lace dies to be able to still do this card. Of course, you would just, instead of, you know, doing it on white, you would use whatever color cardstock that you're going to use there. Okay, so we are going to actually, we need to figure out how many pieces of lace here. She had 6. So we're going to see if we can get 6 out of this. And let's bring our big shot over here. I do have a magnetic plate, so we're going to use that. We're just going to stick this down as close as we can get it to the edge there. And we're going to run it through here. And we're going to do this 6 times. So there's 1. I do want to save some of these hearts here. So let's try to. All right. We are going to get our lace here. Alrighty. We're going to get our little cutter here. And we're going to scoot this underneath here. And we're going to line it up. Right there. We're just going to cut that little. And we're going to cut this. So this is going to be the actual card base that we're working with. All right. These are going to be the lace. it goes across here. So 1, 2, 3. I think 5 is enough. Actually, I know she had 6, but I think 5 is plenty. And she actually had them going this way, which I do think I like. So let's just flip that way. All right. All right, so let's start by gluing these down. Those are there. I wanted to leave this part up here loose somewhat, so let's just trim this a little bit. Okay, so this is what happened. I was doing the other card and I didn't realize that the video turned off. So I decided to start a new card so I could go from where I left off on the other video with the other card, so I can finish this and show you. So, okay, let's try this again. So what ended up happening was my phone ran out of storage to record. So what you missed me doing, oops, there's a little thing there, is I already had these hearts colored and cut out, so I added those with little humper things, and I had stamped out some words, so I cut those out and I added those here. Now the card that we're trying to mimic, they had the words raised and the hearts are lowered. I like the hearts raised and the words lowered more. Okay. We are going to try this one more time. All right. So I added the hearts here. These little hearts not that one. Randomly. See the little hearts here? Can you see them? Like right there. These hearts are the hearts that were cut out of the lace. That's all they are. They're the access. All this over here, I just used some of those. These I added on here. They're just flat back gems. See them? I used the pink and the red. I wasn't sure I was going to like the red, but it really, because they're reflective, they kind of pick up the color of the card. So I think it worked fine. So this is pretty much the front of the card is pretty much done. So I'd like to frame it with pink, red and pink Valentine's Day cards, you know. We're going to use some double-sided tape here. This video is going to be real fun to edit because there are so many videos that make up one video for this. It's kind of ridiculous because it kept on, you know, silly me. I'm still really learning, you know, all of this. And I deleted the old videos that I've already done, that I'd already edited. I deleted them off my camera, but I did not empty the trash. So they were really kind of still on there. All right, so we're going to put this as a card base, just a A2 card base. So we're going to add this here. And you know, this gets, I'm going to add 3 because it gets a little heavier there. Just to make sure that it stays. This tape, this double-sided tape is just, I got it off of Amazon. It's not any particular brand. I know some people are particular about their double-sided tape. I am not. I have not found any problems with this. It's a good price. It's not too expensive. I have bought others that are more expensive. I do not find that they're really any better. So, okay. Now we've got that framed and got that on the card base. We're going to open this up and we're going to decorate the inside a little bit. We're going to add, let's see, let's fold this a little bit so I can get a good line here. We're going to add the lace. Last little piece of lace I have here. We're going to add it to the inside just to give it some oomph. Everybody always forgets about the insides, I think. And that's actually an important part of the card. That's where, you know, you put a note and a lot of times where the sentiment is. So a lot of times when I'm making cards like this, I will leave them the top sentiment empty, because that way I can kind of grab whatever card I want, and then I can just add a sentiment to it depending on what I'm looking for at the moment. If I'm looking for a birthday, a lot of times I can turn it, you know, if it's a more generic card, I can turn it into a birthday card, or I can, you know, just thinking of you, or miss you, whatever. And I'm just adding these leftover random hearts. Here to this. Move this a little bit. I don't really like where that one landed. There we go. So we just randomly put those in the corner just to decorate it, gussy it up a little bit. And there we have a finished card. Now this is what the original finished card looked like. But just because, thinking of you, friends, just a note. The inside, very similar, the way I did it. So these are the 2 cards that I did, that I ended up doing. All right. So thanks for stopping by my happy place. As a new channel, my likes, comments, and subscribes mean a lot. So hit the like button, subscribe, share, and comment below with an answer to this question. Which card do you like better? Do you like the red one, or do you like the blue one? And you all have a great day or night. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.